I'm just gonna put on a hat. What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we are going to be looking at the second Inform Volland card, but instead of playing him anywhere in the attack, we're actually going to be playing him in the midfield. Now, hear me out on this one. Now, I know his defending is not that good, but the reason why I want to put him in the midfield, despite his defending, is because of his insane physical, his good passing, obviously his good shooting, his high defensive work rates, and in the midfield, his dribbling is not going to be as apparent and obviously not as good compared to as if he was in the cam or in the striker position. Plus, with a catalyst, he goes to 90 pace and his passing gets boosted even more. And you know, I've used Harry Kane in the midfield before with team of the seasons and informs and all of his special cards that he usually gets, and I loved him in the midfield. So for me, it should not be too far of a stretch for me to like Volland in the midfield. Along with that, he actually has some pretty good links as well. You can obviously link him to Ben Yedder. He is German, so we can link to some good German players like Gnabry, and he also has Freeze Golovin at right back. So again, there are a few decent options for him. We're going to try him out in a variety of different formations. First one being the 4-3-3 version 2, where he is a center mid and he has a little bit of support with two other center mids. Another one is going to be potentially the 3-4-2-1 with Delaney covering him for support with low-high work rates, as well as the 3-5-2 where he will play defensive mid, and then Delaney again will be covering him with the low-high work rates. Going to the first game, fairly solid team. It's obviously had the Kleiber, the Robin, the Joe Gomez, the AWB, the Neymar, etc. So in terms of what I want to do, I'm not entirely sure yet in terms of what formation. Again, we're just going to try a couple of different ones. We'll probably start with either the 4-3-3 version 2 or potentially the 3-5-2. Okay, Volland on the ball. Again, because he's in the midfield, his dribbling's not going to feel as bad. Oh, that's actually a decent pass. That is a very decent pass. Again, his dribbling, while it's obviously decent enough for the midfield, it's not going to feel amazing, right? So that's why, again, I did want to try him out in the midfield. Now, I think Volland actually has some pretty decent free kick. Yes, he actually does. I'm kind of curious about this. Let's see if he can bang one for us. You've got to be kidding me. Volland, honestly, he made a good run there. I probably should have tried to do something. One more. And he's offside again. Hell of a shot. It's supposed to be a first-time pass, but unfortunately the game is just delayed right there. But again, like, Volland's positioning has been actually very, very solid. Ben Yedder, Gnabry, Volland. Oh, if the pass. Volland, though. Oh my, how? Dude, it's the high work rates, the relentless pressing, right? His run making is nuts. You know, obviously his defending's not going to be that good. So if you're using him for a center mid or a defensive mid that you expect to defend, he's not going to be that good. But if you are using him as a center mid to run forward, like we are right here, he might actually be quite decent. Yep, Volland's dribbling in the tight spaces is not okay. Well, I can't dribble with Ben Yedder then. Awesome. Halftime, honestly, it's been pretty good so far from Volland. We just can't seem to really do anything in the attack because of the slight delay in the gameplay, right? The dribbling's a little bit off. We could have had a few things, right? An assist for Volland. We could have had at least maybe a shot or another assist for Volland if Ben Yedder's dribbling was a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. We've been doing all right. We're going to switch to a 3-5-2 and see how that does. Dude, Volland making tackles in the midfield. Who would have thought, huh? Jesus. Come on, Nakata. His passing's not bad. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. Good. Now, Volland does not get the assist there, but the tackle into the pass to Nakata, he gets the assist. The pass to an assist. That's not bad. Oh, you and your bridges. Nice. Oh, Gnabry. This game is dumb. Guys, Volland, man of the match, right? He gets a goal. He get that pass to an assist as well. 2 of 3 tackles. Like, he did all right. Genuinely. I do not blame him whatsoever. Like, he should have gotten, we should have, I think it was Gnabry, he should have gotten a goal. Both of these guys' goals were horrible. Genuinely, it should have been a win. Should have been a convincing win, but you know, the game just decides no, so it is what it is. Next game, and it's actually a little bit of a different team. Obviously, Mendy, Gomez, and Nick Pope and Kyle Walker are still in there, but, I mean, Hazard, Zakaria, other Hazard, Witsel, it's a little different. I can respect that. So I think the 4-3-3 was one of the best ones. We're also going to try the 3-4-2-1 this time around. But when he's at defensive mid, you know, his abilities, his defensive abilities kind of show out and obviously not being that good. And then he doesn't get to utilize his attacking abilities. So I do want to have him higher up the field. Oh my god. What? Dude, this guy is kind of nuts in the midfield, though. This guy's kind of nuts in the midfield. The runs he makes, those late runs that he makes, are genuinely disgusting. KV! No. A little bit of the touch. Right there, you can see the dribbling a little bit. Right, the close control is not ideal. And even though he'll have, what, 93 acceleration, it's obviously not going to be that great. Just bang it, why not? Dude, his run making, like I said, in the midfield, his run making is nuts. And with that, you don't really care about his dribbling because he's not on the ball, right? He's not going to be, you're not going to feel it that much. So those late runs into the box, you know, it's essentially another striker from the midfield spot. Going with the passing and the heading, very good. Hit up Ben Yedder, beautiful pass, beautiful through ball. One more. Kudus! Look at that. Look at that. Total football. Beautiful football. We have a striker in the midfield, and it works. It just absolutely works. Is that a rage quit? Yes, it is. It is a rage quit. Thank you. Volland with, again, man of the match. He had 2 goals, and I believe he also had maybe not a pass to an assist, but definitely he obviously played a hand in that last goal, right? Sends it through to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder to Nakata. Nakata to Gnabry. Gnabry to Kudus. And it's a goal. So again, man of the match goes to Volland. I think he had an interception or 2, so fair play. But I mean, right there, right? We are able to see what Volland does. All right, so this is probably going to be our last game. 3-4-2-1 really showed off because, again, it allowed Volland to actually push forward, right? So him at defensive mid's not going to be that good because he's obviously too far back to make those late runs into the box. So honestly, again, 3-4-2-1, even 4-3-3 version 2, those are the ones to be going with here. I see you, Nakata. Middle, literally... Volland, I love you. Volland, I genuinely love you. We have 2 dumbass players in the exact same spot who don't know when to run to the box. And then there's Volland from the midfield getting so many goddamn goals. KV. Okay. Again, right, you can see that dribbling, not very good. But there's the pass and the assist to Nakata. Oh my god. If you understand that he's not, right, a dribbler, you understand that and you just have and you compensate for it, then you can actually do what you're supposed to do with him. You can utilize him as best as possible because he's got the passing, he's got the physical, he's got the shooting, the positioning, the work rates, the physical, right? He's got literally everything. Right there, you just saw Volland, right? He missed the interception. I do think if it was someone like Delaney, it probably could have been a little bit better. He gets that interception though. Interesting. Hit up KV. Another I hate this game, dude. He's hit the post like twice. I've hit it 3 times with Nakata and then now Volland. Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. It's Kevin Volland. That's what I will say. It is Kevin goddamn Volland. He already has a 10 because he has 2 goals and an assist. Like, dude, seriously, his passing is nuts. Okay, Ben Yedder, you are butt. Maybe don't use Ben Yedder because he's poo poo. Oh, here we go. Oh, this game is cruel, dude. Are you serious? And then like nothing. 3 posts hit in this game. technically 4 with Nakata's shot that hit literally both posts. Then we had one in a different game. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand how. I hope that he's not unlucky, because that would just be real shame. That'd be a real shame. Now, since we didn't have any goals that half, he still ended with 2 goals and 1 assist. But I mean, again, we hit the post twice with him, right? He should have had at least 1 more goal, maybe an assist, but, you know, it is what it is. He still showed how absolutely insane he is. So after the 3 games that we played, he did end up with 5 goals and an assist. So 2 goal contributions a game from midfield. He never played striker, he never played cam, never played winger or left forward, right forward, whatever. He was literally playing center mid. He even played defensive mid for a little bit. And he still ended with 2 goal contributions per game. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Those late runs into the box. His passing was great. His run making was fantastic, right? Again, he had a few pass to assists. He had a lot of good build-up play. He was involved in a lot of the goals, even though he did not, again, get, you know, credited with the assist. He still was involved, and he played really important passes that led to those goals. So genuinely, if you want to try him out, I would recommend it. Just, again, put him in the midfield. Again, it would be important to put him in a formation where he has some support. So, for example, the 4-3-3 version 2, he obviously has 2 other players for support in the midfield. So then Volland can, you know, get forward and get goals, which is also what we have him on. We have him on get forward. Same thing for the 3-4-2-1, right? We have him with support, with Delaney, with, you know, low high work rates, defensive mid, stay back while attacking. Volland is on get forward. So as long as he is a center mid, that's where he's gonna that's where he's gonna thrive, right? Because, you know, at defensive mid, he's not as if he's bad. Honestly, he's genuinely not the worst player I've ever used, but he starts too far back in order to utilize his run making and his shooting, right? Because at the end of the day, he's still a defensive mid. He's still in a defensive mid position, so you have to put him at center mid. And on get forward, maybe not even get forward, but I do, just so I could get him involved a little bit more. And so that way he can actually, again, use those runs that he makes, those late runs into the box, or those late runs at the top of the box. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.